Today we're going to demo the come command using the off-leash electric collar. When your dogs have come through our full service training and you have opted for the dog to have off-leash recalls, then all dogs would be taught and understand the meaning of the collar. Remember, our training method with this electric collar is we do not use this collar to teach obedience. We do not need it to teach sit and down and stay. We overlay this training tool on the dogs once they understand and the foundation has been built, and now we're trying to show the dog the picture of whatever you do on leash, you can also do off leash. Just hit. Yeah. All right. Starting off, Liz is going to be my dog. Now, doing this, I know it seems silly, but it will help you to get more comfortable if you practice on people before you actually put it on your dog. And remember, all dogs who go home with this because the client wants this for whatever reason, whether you have a field that's not fenced in or you want to give the dog more freedom and have that invisible leash connected to them, they have been taught properly this collar. Do not put this collar on a dog that has never been taught what it is or understands it. It's not fair for the dog. So in this context, Liz has been taught a recall, and she is going to be how your dogs would be out being free. Sometimes they come, sometimes they're going to get distracted. So I want to be able to show you the timing of the correction, when I say no, when I give the correction, and how to increase corrections. So first off, we put it on our dog. We make sure the collar is fit snug, and we can barely put 2 fingers underneath it so we know the 2 prongs are making contact. And I'll have you just hold it on. Good. Now, and for the video, we're also gonna, because you can see, there you go. When I give my correction here and she gets her correction, I'll do it on a 5 for you, Liz. You see the 2 red lights. Now, you're not always going to see that on your dog, but you will see it on your remote. How you're going to know if your dog got the correction is how your dog responds after you give the correction. If they don't respond, either 2 things are happening. The connection is, the 2 points of the prongs are not making connection on the skin, or your level wasn't high enough. So right now, I'm just going to go through some pretty standard recalls and what the dogs are notorious for doing. So you're going to be free. Liz is free. Liz, I'm going to go up just so you can feel it. I'm going to go to a 13, okay? I'm going to say the dog's name and I'm going to say come. At that point, they have 2 options. They're either going to come or they're not going to come. I give my dog 3 seconds to process and execute the command, 3 to 5 seconds. Right now, my dog is going to be bad and she's not going to come. So, Liz, come. No. Good come. Hey, good come. Dog comes. Now here's my rule with come. You have got to come within 1 meter of me, and you cannot leave until I release you with okay. Okay. Good. So my dog's free now, and because of the last correction, my dog's going to listen. Notice when the dog makes the decision to come, I start encouraging immediately. Liz, come. Hey, what a good come. That's good. Good dog. I don't bend down. I don't catch my dog. I stay upright, I stay formal, and I just help by encouraging with my words. Okay. Now my dog is gonna do, we call it a drive-by. A drive-by means where they came, but they didn't really come all the way. They kept doing what they wanted to do. Liz, come. Oh, good come. Hey, good. No? Good. The only thing I did was I turned from being here to here. It's important. You don't start chasing the dog. You stay, you are the target. When you say come, your feet plant to the ground and you become a target for the dog to either come to or not come to. So it's okay too if your dog holds the come position. And remember, I'm not saying sit, anything else. Come means you just come here. I don't care what you do, but you don't leave until I tell you to leave. So dogs can stay here 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes. but they still have to wait for the release. Good. Okay. Now we're going to do an example of where the dog is coming, but then halfway gets distracted because there is a piece of filet on the ground. Here we go. Miss, come. No? Good. Good, calm. Good job. Good. Okay? Another example that your dog could do, and this is the one where clients normally panic a little bit, and this is when you call your dog when they are chasing something or in drive and they are running away from you. So in this next example, we're going to use this bigger yard here, Liz. I'm going to tell you to come, but you're going to just keep taking off. Even after the first correction, you're going to keep taking off, okay? Now I'm going to stand in shot here so you can be able to see what I do with my remote. All right, so my dog saw a squirrel and is going. Liz, come. No. Boost. No. Good. Hey, good come. On the second no, I boosted my collar. Did you feel that? Okay. So it went from a 13 to an 18. Now, you can either boost or you can do it yourself. Sometimes when you do it yourself, you can go up from say like a 16 to a 31 and maybe that's too big of a boost, right? But what you're trying to prove to the dog is the further you go away from me, the higher the correction is for you.